play really is about, first of all, about the Jews and about the fact that they did indeed suffer from political blindness for ages, for hundreds of years. I mean, you know, the play could have taken place in Spain in 1492. They were sitting happily there. They thought they were going to be there for ages and ages, for hundreds of years. They were there for centuries. They'll be there for centuries. Even a week or two before the decree of expulsion by King Ferdinand, they had no idea it was coming, despite the horrible, horrible anti-Semitism at that time that was growing in the population that forced King Ferdinand basically to expel them. It was either that or genocide. But they had no inkling of what was going on and simply did not understand what was in store for them. So it can take place at any time. I chose Germany of 1933 only because everybody knows about the Holocaust and knows what it means. The audience knows what it means if they decide to stay in Germany, what it means for them as a family.
Of course, today, as anti-Semitism is growing in Europe and growing in North America, all over the world, South America, for example, as anti-Semitism is growing, going to Princeton University is no longer a solution. Israel would seem the natural, obvious solution for Jewish people to seek sanctuary or refuge.
Yeah, but we have to look at the couple and how they viewed the world in 1932. Okay, at that time Princeton was indeed a solution to flee Europe and come to America. That would save their lives. Coming to Palestine, they were not Zionists, this couple, and they didn't really consider it seriously. Although they were cognizant of their Jewishness, they did not try to hide it or anything like that. Yes, look, being a Zionist myself, I certainly believe that all the Jews should be living in Israel. I think not only for reasons of danger, but just in terms of our national survival as a people. I'm not sure what sort of future Jews have here in America or anywhere in the West. If you look at the rate of intermarriage, if you look at the assimilation, it's pretty horrendous. So for many reasons, I think the survival of the Jewish people is dependent on the survival of the state of Israel. And obviously the more Jews there, the stronger it'll be.
Do you have any regrets about North Americans not moving to Israel, as many as the Russians have, for instance?
Well, that's exactly what I've been saying. Obviously, you know, there's a huge Jewish population here. It's in some elements of it are getting stronger with a greater Jewish identity. I just passed by here, I saw a Jewish University of Los Angeles or something like that, or American Jewish University. Never knew that it existed. So that's great. That's great. But that doesn't mean there is long-term survival for the Jews here. They seem to be slowly diminishing and tragically disappearing. But once again, the play is not about that, okay? The play presents a human element. Yes, it's about Jews because I'm Jewish and I write about Jews, but really, it could be about any place, any time, any big city, whether it's New York, Paris, London. I think people, whether in Europe or in America, are not cognizant of the dangers that they're facing and try to use self-delusion in order to belittle them and say, no, everything is fine. Very good.
That people are too caught up in their comforts.
That's natural. I mean, that's human nature. You want to, you always get caught up in your comforts, not only comforts, what you're used to, your way of life, your home, okay? Even a home that's not lavish. It doesn't have to be lavish. This is the inertia of human existence, and that determines our decisions quite often. And that's human nature, unfortunately. So I show this sort of paradox, if you want to talk about it, and each person can deal with it as he sees fit.